It's 107.7 The Bone, Baby Huey broadcasting live backstage at the Vans Warped Tour here at Shoreline. And people listening right now, this is the band I came for. This is the #1 band I came to see today, Municipal Waste. I'm here with Tony. What's going on, dude?
Hello, how you doing? Good to see you.
Good seeing you again. I think the last time you and I hung out was, I think, at the Oakland Metro. I believe so.
That sounds about right.
Or it might have been an Iron Reagan show at the Oakland Metro. I'm trying to remember now.
Iron Reagan's played there about 8 times.
I was going to say, in the last few years, you've been through the Bay Area so many times now in one band or the other.
Reagan was like the house band there for a minute. We actually played a wedding at the Oakland Metro at one point. Yes.
Who was that?
It was Ross from Ghoul.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Nice. Ross from a million other bands too. Ross Sewage, but he's
sweet. Well, I was gonna say, first off, good to see you again. I'm glad to see the Waste is back in action.
Thanks for having us.
There was for a minute there, I thought Iron Reagan was turning into like your main band, just because you were so busy with that over the last few years. I was like, what's Municipal Waste gonna come back with anything?
Yeah, there isn't really main bands. I mean, Municipal Waste is my baby. You know, it always will be. But like, it's more like what we're doing. Like if we're who's producing music and what we're gonna get out there, you know. So finally we got a Waste album out, and I love touring with Waste. So it wasn't like what band's more important or putting things in front of others. It was just more like the music. What do we got to get out there? And you know, if this band's producing more music at this point, then we have to do that.
I was gonna say, let's talk about Slime and Punishment, out now. I love it. I mean, it was just a breath of fresh air to hear new Municipal Waste music. I mean, I have all your guys' albums, but just how excited is it for you to finally put out some new material and get back on the road for all the fans out there?
It's fun. It's really fun to see the response and like see how people are like energetic about it again. It's been like 5 years, so you almost forget about like the excitement of it and the adrenaline that band brings. It's really cool, and seeing the response to all the new songs when we play them live, when the album came out, when we were releasing new songs, just seeing it all, it's like, oh man, I missed this. I forgot about this. This is really fun.
Well, my only concern is, I know you guys play a little bit later tonight. I think like 8 o'clock.
We call it the graveyard shift.
But I'm concerned. It's just because, hey, I've been to a ton of Municipal Waste shows over the years in the Bay Area. You guys are known for just all the amazing crowd surfing and having the boards out there, people doing all that stuff. I'm just noticing, you're playing in front of the stage that you have right here has all the seats right there, so hopefully we can get enough people out there to start a little crowd surfing out there, but I'm a little concerned with all the seats in the way.
We had a show at a very similar spot like this. This is the only second place that we've had to play where the seats are basically
built
almost
in
up to the stage. So you're playing to a bunch of people that are
standing
forced
in the aisles.
To sit in chairs, and they're just standing in their chairs and standing in the aisles. And this happened a couple of weeks ago. This is only the second one on this tour, and they ended up running up and down the aisles and had a circle pit that went like, I don't think that was like unheard of. Like everyone on the stage, like stage hands, everybody kind of was like fell down and laughed. Everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Okay.
We were also playing at like 3 in the afternoon. With Warped Tour, the earlier you play, the better. We call it, This is the graveyard shift. We're playing a rough slot tonight after Guar, which is cool. I thought we were playing the same time as Guar, but I get to go see them.
Okay, cool.
So now that's cool. But so we get to play after them, which is fine. Yeah. But it's just weird, like over here, because this area is so far away from all the other stages.
I was gonna say though, I mean, I know you guys toured together. I mean, you guys are both from Richmond, Virginia, but how awesome is to do Warped Tour with Guar?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, this will be my 5th
I was going to say, I'm trying to remember, did you guys listen to the Regency in San Francisco
Iron Reagan's toured with them twice. Yeah, that's right. Waste toured with them 3 times.
I remember, it might have been the Waste at Regency, but I think I went to ask your merch guy, like he just put out the first Iron Reagan album, and I was like, hey, can I get an Iron Reagan album? And like he went and got it for me. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, 'cause I've been waiting for it for so long, and it was like great to get my hands on it. But so for you guys though, just talking about the Bay Area, I mean, in a way, does this kind of feel like it's your second home or home away from home?
Oh, yeah. I mean, just seeing old friends. Yeah. It's almost like seeing members of your family, you haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
So Yeah, it's always good to be back around here.
That's
it's never.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, if we were to break up or break up without something bad extremely happening, we would definitely do like a last show out here too,
totally.
as well. Just because it's like so many memories have happened here. You know, with Tank Crimes Fest.
Yes.
And, you know, the old 6 Weeks Records festivals, like all the shit at Gilman, all that. So yeah, we have. I mean, there's a lot of waste history in this area.
I'm trying to remember. Did you guys get banned from Gilman for all the garbage?
Yeah, we got banned from Gilman.
Is that lifted yet or taken?
They keep trying to unban us and ask us to play there. We're like, no, we're banned. And they're like, well, we work there. We're like, no, we're banned. We just like to say we're banned from Gilman.
You just want to keep going. It's cooler that way, right?
Yeah,
it sounds...
they don't serve alcohol, so we're banned from Gilman.
But I was gonna say, yeah, I saw you drink some whiskey right now, partying it up. Is there?
Don't narc me out, man. I'm not drinking whiskey. Dude. You can't bring that in here, in this place. I'm just kidding.
Dude, it's there afterwards. Yeah. Well, no, that's my goal. I always want to get drunk with Municipal Waste. That's like on my bucket list, just because I love you guys so much.
We have a $500 package where you can pay.
Really?
Drink. No.
It's like Kiss.
It's like Kiss. Yeah. We do this thing where we stand there and people form a line and we do photos, and then you get a bottle of Jack Daniels and each member does a shot with you. $500.
Yes, that's normal in today's world. So Tony, definitely, just from what I heard from this new album, from my perspective, I feel like there's some influence from your time in Iron Reagan so far. Is that kind of true for you as well? Do you see that, or I'm just also curious about the writing process. Is it tough for you to separate, like, okay, when I'm going to write music, this is going to be for an Iron Reagan album, or this is going to be for Municipal Waste record?
Yeah, I definitely like separate the two.
Okay.
For Iron Reagan and Municipal Waste, I don't really know. Somewhere in my brain, it's just there's a separation, and it's like there's just a certain vibe that you have with both bands. So that's kind of how I did it. I had a vault of Municipal Waste songs, song titles, and shit like that. Ryan always contributes stuff too. So like, it's very different. It's hard to explain.
Well, I was gonna say, for me, I would feel paranoid, like, okay, I'm writing this great song. It's like, oh, which one do I give it to? Do I give this to the guys in Municipal Waste, or do I present it as an Iron Reagan song? Do you ever have that kind of internal battle? Like, oh man, I think
not so much, not really. Actually, F the Neighbors was supposed to be a Municipal, like, it wasn't supposed to be a Municipal Waste song, but in my brain, it was always going to be a Municipal Waste song.
Yeah.
But then when Reagan wrote it, it was like so perfect that it was like, there's no way that song's not Fuck the Neighbors. So it was like, yeah, it's different. It's just like kind of what the feeling is for certain things, but I think Municipal Waste has a certain attitude, and Iron Reagan has a certain agenda. To where there's a good enough way to like split the two up.
Nice. Well, just let's talk about Nick, kind of your newest member of the band, and just two-parter. One, how'd you like meet him, and how'd you guys end up adding him to the band? But then two, what he actually brings to the table with this latest record.
Nick used to be the long-haired, dreaded guy in Cannabis Corpse back in the day. Not a lot of people know that, but he's kind of been in our little circle family of people. So I've been trying to get him in the band since he was back then. Like,
really?
He's such a nice guy and an easy guy to work with. And
did you always want to expand it to guitars?
Absolutely, yeah.
Really?
That was my, like, I wanted to do that, like,
why is that?
Really
just fuller sound?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ryan Waste is a great songwriter, great guitar player. But he's not a guitar player. He's a bass player. He's a really good bass player. He plays bass and bat.
I was gonna say, doesn't he play?
He's a sick bass player. When we started Municipal Waste, he was like doing it because nobody was playing that kind of music, and he was like, F this, I'm gonna learn how to play guitar.
Okay.
And we're gonna do this band. You know, like, that was kind of like his attitude for it. So like.
But Nick is just a stud on the guitar.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. So it's good to have somebody that's actually like more experienced, or like someone that he can learn from to play with too. So it adds that, makes it sound heavier.
Yeah.
More importantly, well, not more importantly, but to me, more importantly.
Yeah. Well,
it sounds good,
so for the
we're
album,
tighter live.
Oh, really?
Way more.
So what did he bring for the writing process on this album?
I think he was influential to all of us. Just it was like a breath of fresh air to the band and a fun person to hang out with. Made everything fun again. Now, you need that sometimes. Even Green Day has a secret guitar player.
Yes, Jason White.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm talking about Green Day.
I think they have a big show tomorrow.
Is somebody paying us to talk about that? I don't know.
I hope so.
Anyway.
I know. I don't know
why I started talking about that.
Well,
anyway.
Bay Area band.
Oh, great. And Rancid, too.
Yes,
playing here soon.
Yes, that's right. With Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm plugging this stuff.
Because you love music and the Bay Area.
I love all those bands.
Actually, a quick
I love
side
Bay Area thrash too. More importantly,
dude. Oh yeah, it's awesome. But a quick side note: if you have a chance, check out a new documentary called "Turn It Around: The Story of East Bay Punk," and it's about just how like Gilman got started and all those punk bands on Lookout Records and all that stuff. I think you would check it out. But
there's friends of ours around here that are actually doing something similar to that. It's a power violence documentary. It's based on like the old, West Coast power violence bands, Capitalist Casualty, Spaz,
nice.
Man is the Bastard.
Yeah.
And so they're actually trying to like raise some money. There's a show pretty soon.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think it's at the Metro or something.
Okay, I have to look that up.
Yeah, look it up. I know Gasp is playing.
Okay.
Amps for Christ, and I'm pretty sure Capitalist Casualty, a bunch of other bands.
That's
They're
awesome.
trying to raise money for that movie. So that's something similar to what you were just talking about. Yeah.
No, it's cool.
I've been following that because I've always been a fan of like power violence and stuff. So that for me, like they're putting something together like that to document that part of my life that was influential is really cool. So.
Well, just to play off words, you just got me totally on a quick tangent. Power Trip, I just saw them finally a couple months ago in San Jose. I was blown away by them, but I know you guys toured with them with Iron Reagan.
Yeah, same tour. We did the East Coast part,
yes.
And then I guess Destruction Unit did the West Coast part.
Yeah.
Iron Reagan did.
Dude, but those guys are badass.
Yeah, like, great people too. I know. Good friends of ours.
I know. So just how is it like touring with those guys?
Oh, they're fun. They bring me back to like when I was a piece of shit. Not saying that they're a piece of shit, but they just make me want to like drink more and
have fun.
Yeah, yell a lot and stay up later and do that sort of thing.
Nice.
They're good people. I'm not saying they're pieces of shit. I'm saying I am.
but just so going back to now.
But great music. Their new album rips, man. I was very I was worried. There's a lot of pressure on those guys to write a good record, and they did. They really did.
Was it the Executioner Axe?
Tax.
Right? Tax. Sorry.
Executioner's Tax.
Tax. Executioner Tax. I'll have to edit that. But no, it's a badass song. I mean, just just rips. I love hearing that one. Just hearing that live. Finally. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm trying to air guitar right in front of everyone. But
we're here with Beavis in an interview. What's going on here?
I can just talk music with Tony all day. But no, go back to the album with Nick. So it was cool getting him on the album, and he definitely helped bring like a fuller sound for you guys.
He's a fun guy. We sit up. We get drunk and buy DVDs at Pilots at 2 in the morning and watch them every night.
Nice.
We have a selection of amazingly shitty / amazing DVDs. Amazingly shitty / amazing.
Yeah.
That's a thing I said.
That's cool.
Like, Don't Be a Menace. Yeah. Happy Gilmore.
Actually,
we just watched that yesterday.
It's so funny.
Highlander.
Quick side note, Marlon Wayans was in the studio this morning. You're talking about...
Shit, man. Do you have a cell phone number?
I might.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Okay, we'll call him later.
Don't tell them that.
But I'll check. But... dude, I love this. This is my favorite interview of the day. But Tony, I also want to talk about the music video, Breathe Grease. That was such a badass just party video. Just like who came up with the idea for it and directed it.
I will say this: that Phil came. We were all at practice and we were like had an idea for a video and it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And then Phil just came in with this idea about like a crazy party, and like. I would say Phil had a lot to do with that. I mean, like his whole idea of the video like sparked everyone. Everybody started shooting ideas everywhere. But we've always had like this problem where people exaggerate stories about us. Where it's like, if you party with Municipal Waste, like you instead of drinking 4 beers and sitting down, you drank 12 beers and somebody got shot or like. And it was just, and it's always been like since since we wrote Art of Partying, since and it's like just been this weird thing where it's just these, we always hear about these exaggerated stories about us. So the video was supposed to be us like making fun of those exaggerated stories where it was like this guy like telling this story about how like ridiculous this party was.
Yeah.
And then we put the video together, and then we threw the party, and it actually was that party. And so it was like this has actually happened, and all that in the video happened, and then it was like 10 times more insane what the that wasn't on camera.
That's awesome.
So yeah, but it's like, God, well, all right, well, that's not the point of the video, but like, it's still a good video. Like for us, we're good. We're happy with it, is what I mean.
Also, for the latest album, did Phil produce this one as well, or
Phil tracked it?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Phil. We like to track with Phil because he knows what we want to sound like.
Okay.
Obviously, and he's really good at tracking it. Me and him work really well together, like doing vocals. Because he'll just be like, no, it sucks. Oh, that's good. Want to do that over? That kind of stuff. And yeah, so he did a really good job. And then we just put it in a nice little package and send it to Kurt.
Cool.
And then Kurt Balau mixes it.
It's awesome.
And so it's a nice thing to do it on our own terms.
Cool, that's good.
So we do our own, put it all together. It takes us 5 years, and then we send it away.
I was gonna also ask I think you guys have probably my all-time favorite band T-shirt. It's Donald Trump with the gun to his head. I mean, I have one at home. I bought that right away. I love it. So just curious for you guys, did you get like any backlash for making that T-shirt?
Absolutely. I think it was pretty aware that we got a lot of backlash for that, but it was more like pro-lash as well. Is that a word? Pro-lash?
Yeah, I think so. Who came up with
Maybelline made that word up, pro-lash. No, but
who came up with the design for that one?
I think that was another Phil one. Actually, that was supposed to be an Iron Reagan shirt.
Oh, really?
And we were doing a show in LA.
Okay.
And we just had the art, and we were kind of like, like with Iron Reagan, when Iron Reagan was kind of like, it's too, it looks like a waste shirt. It really does. It looks like a municipal waste shirt. And we were kind of like, we're gonna pass on it. And then we're like, Waste was playing LA right when he was talking about that wall bullshit.
Yeah.
This is way before he was even like
elected.
Yeah, it was a long time.
Yeah. During the primaries, I think. Yeah, back then.
Yeah, and it was like he was talking all that wall bullshit. So we were playing in LA, and we were like, we're gonna do a anti-wall shirt, and we made that, and we were like, did a Waste logo, and we only were doing like one Waste show for in LA.
Yeah.
We did 40 of them for the show. And we're like, we'll just do these as a joke for people to get. And then there was like, then the next day we posted it, and it was like, there's a line of people. There's a line down the street for people trying to get the shirt.
Yeah.
And they were like, then it's like people reporting like fake news. I like saying that, but they were saying that like Donald Trump was suing us, and that spread. And then it just, I was supposed to just be in LA for like 3 days, just doing like visiting one of my best friends and hanging out, playing a Waste show, and going to Lemmy's Memorial. And then it was like, oh wait, I was like there doing press the whole time, and I didn't manage to do all that stuff. I just had to stay extra and do all this.
Yeah.
But it was crazy. Yeah, we were like, whoa, what the hell's going on right now?
I recommend go get it if you can. Is this available through the website right now?
Yeah, Municipal Waste. You go on our Facebook page or anything where you can get a Waste shirt. It's there.
I got mine too at home. I love it.
Yeah, it's Donald Trump blowing his brains out, which we can all only hope for.
So Tony Chasta always likes to ask all of our rock star friends this question. You seen the movie Almost Famous?
So it's one of my mom's favorite movies.
Okay. So last scene in the movie, the kid asked the rock star, what do you love about music? So for you, Tony, what do you love about music?
There's a million things I love about music. I would say like being nostalgic on the end of this tour, I think, is the camaraderie and like meeting all these people. There are so many people like on this tour that I've never met before or even gave a about their band. And now I'm like, oh, you're like, I get it now, and you can see what they're doing, why they're doing it, and there's a lot of like, that's a positive influence for me, where it's like there's a lot of good people out there that have their own trails they're trying to make, and you know, make their art. And to me, that's like very influential. And you know, I've met so many cool people on this tour, and and like that, you know. And next year, who knows, maybe it'll be like my thing will be writing music or whatever. But like, it's an ongoing creative process, and it's very inspiring, especially like this, where I've met so many people, and this is our second to last. Well, we have 2 more shows after this, and I can be like, I can walk away with like a ton of new friends and people that I will keep in touch with, hopefully for the rest of my life. So,
awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the things I love about music.
Perfect. Well,
and why I do it.
That's great. So encourage everyone listening, go get Municipal Waste's new album, Slime and Punishment. Of course, get also Iron Reagan's latest album, Crossover Ministry. So much good stuff from this man right here. I love everything you put out, man. You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for making the time today. We appreciate it. And we look forward to that next time you come through with whatever band you have coming through at the time.
I'll come through with my ska band that I haven't made yet.
That'd be awesome. Cool. Thank you, Tony.
Cheers, guys.